Oh, hello! Welcome back to Nikki's Nosh, and today we're looking at the Woodfire Outdoor Grill. Great! Well, welcome back. I'm Nikki of Nikki's Nosh, and today we're outdoors. It's the weather has finally improved. We're in towards the end of June, and it's improved, so I'm really quite pleased. I had my birthday in May, and we had a couple of days of good weather, and we used the Woodfire grill from Ninja for my birthday, and we've used it a few times. Now the great thing about something like this is you can borrow it from a friend if you really need to, or if you have got one, you can put it and keep it safe. You can keep it in a shed, or you keep it in a garage, and it keeps it clean. Compared to the old-fashioned barbecues, this is clean, it's effective, and you can get started extremely quickly. I've had, I don't know how many barbecues that I've bought them, I've assembled them, I've then added a load of coals to it, and then over the winter they've water's got in, and it's looked a real mess. The grill looks terrible. What you do is you buy a disposable grill, but then you've got to put it on something that's obviously fireproof and everything else. So it's much easier. I gave up on having barbecues because in Britain we don't get that many good days, and so you might only barbecue 5, 6, 7 times in a summer if you're lucky, and if you're unlucky, of course, maybe you can manage once. And so something like the Ninja Woodfire Outdoor Grill is excellent, because what it does is you keep it in the dry, you can keep it in a shed, or you can keep it in a garage, and you bring it out and you say, let's have a barbecue. You don't have to be messing about going to buy coals. You don't have to be messing about getting it all started and waiting for it to heat up. It fires up perfectly. Now, if you know anything about the Ninja products, and I've got a couple of Ninja products, and I'm really quite pleased with them. I've got a foodie, and I've obviously got a food processor. They are very well made, and they're very well geared to the European and American households. This particular grill sits on a tabletop, so we don't have to be messing about finding something that's going to be heat proof or flame proof or anything like that. We can put it on there and it's going to be completely utterly safe. Now there is a stand that you can buy for it. This particular product, the list price is £399.99, so about 400 quid. However, generally if you go on Amazon, they're around about 250 quid. That's about the price now, and they do go up and down, so but generally for 250 quid this is going to last you 10 years. It really is, and it's going to be clean and easy to look after. It even comes with a safety socket. Now that comes with it, so you can test it, you can retest it and everything else, so you can be absolutely certain it's going to be safe. Is it completely and utterly waterproof? It's not completely and utterly waterproof because of its electrical item, but the thing is, it certainly is showerproof and rainproof. I wouldn't leave it out all winter. Is it rainproof? Well, yes it is. Is it waterproof? Well, you couldn't dunk it into a bucket, but it should be able to survive most winters, apparently, according to Ninja. And but I personally would, if I was leaving it outdoors, I would probably get a cover. You can buy covers for these sorts of things. Of course, it doesn't stop someone stealing it from your garden. So I personally would keep it in a shed or in a garage when I'm not using it. But easy to keep clean and everything else. So what do you get for your 250 quid or £399.99? Well, what do you get for your money? What do you get for 250 quid? Right, well, you get a crisping basket, which if you have got an air fryer, same sort of caper, because how this works is very similar to how the Ninja indoor fryers work. You have a grill tray here, which is where you would put your steaks and what have you, but upside there, if you can see inside the inside, there's a massive fan, just like in the Ninja air fryers. There's a fan, so it's a convection oven really. This tray here, that comes out, and that I washed this. I after my birthday, I washed this, and it was really easy to clean, incredibly. You can see here, here's the element that's running across here. Yeah. So you can see that, and of course there's safety gear in here to make sure that that element cannot be live and hot if there's nothing in place. So this has to be in place. But the beauty is, yes, you can take this tray out. Imagine if you had a barbecue of the old-fashioned type where you have all the coals and what have you. You've got to clean and grind away at the metal grills, and eventually what you do is you give up. Well, this you don't have to give up because it's just perfect. Now this isn't mine. It's my daughter's actually, and she lends it to me when I need it, and she lends it to her pals when they need it. So it's doing a really good job for a quite a low price. So you amortize it over the number of times. It's next to nothing, but it's superb to work with. What else you get? Well, for this particular model, you just get the crisping basket. You can buy the wood fire pellets. Now these sell for between 10 and 11 pounds, and it's like something like a tobacco. It says it's the Ninja Woodfire pellets, specially selected, up to 3 cooking sessions. I think it'd be a bit more, to be honest, looking at this. I've used this a few times, and one of these bags lasts a little bit longer. But it's a robust blend of hickory, cherry, maple and oak. And it's used for flavour, not fuel. So less is more, it says. So yes, I mean, it says 3 cooking sessions, but I mean, really, honestly, you could probably get 10 out of this if you were from Yorkshire like me. But they look like the biomass pellets. Yeah, they don't taste like anything. They taste like wood pellets. And of course that's what they are. So what you do with this is you get a I shouldn't have put those in my mouth. Sorry about that. Right, so you get a little thing here, and I'm going to cross the string. We go onto this side, and then when you lower that down on this side here, it's like a little spring thing, and inside there's a little container. And now that little, obviously, metal container heats up, and then so what you do is you tip your pellets into there, right? So you're measuring the right amount. So it fits perfect. Look, yeah. You got your pellets. You lift that up. You drop it in, and therefore it'll now be permeating the wood smells right across this cooking area in the convection oven. And I honestly do think more that you don't need that much, but you know, that's the way it is. And so if this is not big enough for you, there is a larger model, but that's a little bit more expensive. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put a link in the description. A friend of my daughter's has got one, and it comes with quite a few more accessories as well. But for most people, this is going to do our needs, our barbecue needs. And I've cooked shrimp, sausages, chops, and also steak in here. And when we've done the steak, it is absolutely marvellous, because what you do is you get a cooking guide. And the cooking guide is extremely good. If you follow the cooking guide, you can't go wrong. And we cooked one of these big steaks. Well, we cooked 2 of them actually. The big daddy steaks you get from Aldi, I think they're about a tenner, and we put a couple of those on at the end of our meal. But it's extremely easy. You set the dial here, and away you go. You've got a few buttons to press, just like on any air fryer. This is sort of like an outdoor air fryer and grill. So if you know how to work an air fryer, you certainly will be able to know how to work this. So there we are. That's the Ninja Woodfire Grill. I'm not going to use it today because I'm reviewing some sausage and mash a little bit later. My daughter's already said she doesn't actually want any sausage and mash. I don't blame her really, but anyway, there you are. This is a very short video explaining the basics of the Ninja Grill. Right, and then I'm having to send it back now to my daughter. Now it's going in her boot. It'll go easily in her boot, no problem at all, but it is quite heavy. An adult can lift it, but certainly I wouldn't rely on children, and only carry it when it has cooled down, of course. Right, let's get it in. Right, so until the next time, from me, Nikki, at Nikki's Nosh. Cheers, me dears.
Please subscribe to Nikki's Nosh and like, comment